Hey guys, it's Madison. Thanks for joining me in this faithful home. I'm excited for today's video because we are doing another episode of my home birth chronicles. This is going to be prepping my bedroom space for our home birth. So if you are new to this channel, I am 36 weeks pregnant. We are expecting our daughter here any week now at this point, and so I want to make sure that our room is nice and clean and ready for this birth. So of course you already have seen me make the bed. Here I am bringing in our bassinet. I love this. This is the Halo bassinet, and hopefully our daughter will enjoy sleeping in it as much as I love spinning it and playing with it. But for now, until she gets here, it will be a storage unit for all of my exercise equipment. These are great for all of the stretches I am doing in the third trimester, which a video will be coming soon on this channel for that, so be on the lookout. The next thing I need to do is just clean the rest of the space up. I am definitely in nesting mode, even though I definitely already vacuum and clean more than the regular person. But I want this space to be perfect. Here I'm hanging up some affirmation cards that I printed from online just to give this space a nice cozy environment. Ideally, I will be having a birth tub, which we will get into all of the supplies that I need for this home birth here in a minute. But where the rug is now is where I plan on putting the tub when the time comes. And then I just took my Christmas lights out of storage and I'm hanging up over the door, and then we'll eventually wrap around the birth tub. I don't want any overhead lights on. I want it to be very calm and serene, and so I am just setting up the environment in advance to prepare. Alright guys, so I am 36 and a half weeks pregnant. I am coming up on full term very quickly. As you have already seen in this video, I have set up a lot of the room for this home birth, but I thought I would jump into now what I have as my supplies for this home birth. So I have, you can see a ton of towels here, a box here, and then there is another cardboard box. Oof. Can't do that pregnant. Okay, that box over there behind me. That box is from the midwife. We'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, let's talk about home birth kit prep. I guess we will start first with her box. I'm not gonna dig deep into this box, like actually opening it. I will show you a little bit if I can. So there's stuff in here. Maybe if I move this. Okay. You get the idea. This right here, they provide a birth tub, which I am wanting a water birth. So she's gonna bring the tub, and then this is the disposable liner that goes in it. So they put it in my home birth kit. They gave it to us last week at our home visit, and as well as this box. But that's one thing to note in here. The rest of the stuff that is in this box specifically are sterile items. So they're the like individually packaged, like you'd have to rip open to make them not sterile anymore, whatever. There's some pads for me, postpartum, and an herbal bath kit. There's a couple other things in there too, but I'm not going to dive into this because I want to keep this box as it is. Basically, this box is for me to have on hand ahead of time. And they bring other stuff day of that's not disposable, like their scale to weigh her when she's born. And I think there's actually a tape measure in there, but you get the point. They do bring their own things that they can wash and reuse. So then I got a checklist from our midwife at about 32 weeks pregnant, I think. And so let's run through some of the things. I am, like I mentioned, wanting to have a water birth. And so I'll pull up the checklist so I can go through it with you guys. But the general checklist that she has: olive oil for my perineum, coffee for the midwives, labor-friendly snacks, toast, bread, honey, postpartum energy stuff, juice, so like food. That I don't have yet. I'm gonna buy it probably the next time I go to the grocery store so that it's here. There is a checklist for the baby, but after I show you all of these things, I'm going to take you over to the floor area, and I'm gonna set up my little like postpartum cart, not for my care, but for the baby and breastfeeding and diapering and all of that. So we'll get into that in a sec. The next thing on the list are towels. So for a regular home birth, she wants 6 towels, 4 washcloths, and a hand towel. Things that we don't mind getting soiled, not necessarily like completely ruined, but not like our nicest towels. And so that's where this box comes into play. And these are like just our older of our bath towels that we still use. They're like decent towels. On the water birth checklist, she wants us to have 6 more of the towels. So like when I get out of the tub and then get back in the tub. So stuff like that. Like while I'm laboring, she wants us to have more so that way we can have, you know, a good supply of clean towels. So I have 12 towels here. I have probably like 6 or 8 hand towel or washcloths, like 3 or 4 hand towels. Also in this box that I'm not going to dig out, I have extra sheets for the bed. So I have 2 sets of flat sheets for the bed. Basically what I'll do when I go into like early labor is we'll have our bed, and then I will do our regular sheets, so fitted, flat. And then here I bought shower curtain liners. So then I will put a shower curtain liner down on the bed. We will lay another flannel sheet on top of it, add another shower curtain liner, lay another flannel sheet, and then that will protect the bed. And that way later after birth, when we are ready to just relax as a family, we don't have to worry about making the bed. The bed will be protected, our good sheets will be protected, and we'll just have the flannels as depending on how messy they get, depending on where I actually deliver, we'll determine whether or not those just get chucked because they are really old, or if they can be salvaged and washed. But at this point, like, I don't really care about those sheets, but obviously I don't want to waste things if I don't have to. And then these shower curtain liners, they'll get chucked because that's what they're there for. Also picked up a couple pillowcases. We didn't have any extra of those, so these will go on the pillows as soon as I go into labor. And then because I am wanting to have a tub like in the room, which is, I already mentioned this probably, but it's going where the rug is, and then the lights will string around it. She had us get a flannel backed tablecloth, so it's like waterproof, and then the flannel on the bottom. Picked up this cute one. This is lame. I didn't want something ugly, so I didn't want like the red checkered board that you would get any like picnic tablecloth. And then a hose. So this hose is for filling up the tub. I couldn't just use any garden hose. It was specifically needing to be a brand new, I mean, this is a garden hose, but a brand new garden hose. And actually this one specifically is for RVs. So it is like drinking water safe. And so this will go hook up to our bathtub, like our actual bathtub that's in our bathroom. This is a 25-foot hose, and we'll run that into the bedroom, and then they can fill up the tub from this. She also says on the checklist to make sure and turn our water heater up to the highest setting when I go into labors, so that way we can have a constant flow of hot water. Why there's a hose, and then with that hose, these little pieces here are connectors. So garden hoses don't just connect to your sink faucet or your bathtub faucet right away. You have to have different like male and female ends based on the threading. So I picked these up off Amazon. And the last weird thing that goes with a water birth is there's a chance you'll poop. It's not weird, guys. It's normal, but if you poop in the water, they're gonna wanna get it out. So she had me get a little fishing net. And the last couple things in here that I have are trash bags. And I bought some more of the Chucks pads, like the, you know, puppy pads that you lay down when you're, what is it, potty training a puppy. There's a few in the kit that she sent over. There's like 3 or 4, but I went ahead and picked up a 50 pack. That is everything for the home birth checklist that she sent. So let me put all this stuff back, and we will move down to the floor, and we will prep that tower for the postpartum organization for the baby. All right, so the next thing I need to do is prep this tower. This is going to stay next to our bed for after the baby is here. So I'm gonna have like a whole separate postpartum kit that will be in the bathroom specifically. But this is gonna be like your general day-to-day things that we will need for the baby. I will have like different stations of little like things in different rooms, her nursery, the living room, and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I think I'll probably end up just hanging out in the bedroom postpartum. We have a really comfy bed, a TV, David can bring me food, the bassinet is already in place, so it sounds like a pretty good spot to recover. So what I want to do is fill these things with stuff for her and stuff for me. And yeah, I'm gonna take you through it. I have everything like already laid out under me. But let's start with the top bin here. This is going to be a diapering focus. So some things we have, and if you are not new to this channel, you would already know this, but if you are new, we are going to be cloth diapering. That is something that I've always wanted to do. I have sort of gotten David on board. We're gonna do like this 80-20, but basically means like we're gonna use mostly cloth diapers, some disposable when we need to. I'm also going to be doing elimination communication. That's going to be a whole separate video. I'm a hippie and crunchy. What can I say? But we're going to be cloth diapering, but my midwife suggests that we do start out with disposables, at least for the first couple days, because we want her to get rid of all of her meconium poop, which is harder to get out of cloth diapers. So I have some disposable diapers. I just have a dozen here. The box is over there. It'll stay in her nursery. These are Millie Moon. Picked them up at Target. Just one box of the size 1. So we'll put those in there. And then I have some pre-fold diapers. We just have a couple in here, and then we have more that I did in the laundry. These were actually a bigger size, but I cut them down smaller for a newborn size. So I think I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 here that will go in this bin. And so we'll put those there. Then with the flats, or the pre-folds, we also need some covers. So here's 2 of the covers. I'm gonna have a whole video coming up on why I'm gonna cloth diaper, the things that I have for cloth diapering, and all of that. So if you are interested in that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and that way you don't miss out on that video. But here is a Smart Bottoms and a Petite Crown diaper cover, and I will explain all of that in that video. And then just 2 of the one size snappy diapers. These are both in the Nikki's diaper brand. I also have some extra inserts for diapers. These will be great for, you know, burping, spit up, or actually putting in the diaper itself, but these are the Nora's Nursery ones. So just a few extra to have on hand. A pack of disposable wipes. This is Pepite. These are basically just water wipes, and they are very clean and non-toxic for the baby. Those can go in there. We have some reusable wipes. I almost forgot what these were called. Govia or Grovia reusable wipes. So with that, I also have a spray bottle. This bottle is empty right now, but this is a glass spray bottle that I'm going to fill up with water. So when we're doing some changes, we can just spray the reusable one, spray it, wipe her, put this in the wet bag, which goes with cloth diapering. Like I said, a whole video is coming on that, but we will have all of these together too. So I'm going to put the cloth wipes in the wet bag in one of the pockets, and this will get hung up over there. And this spray bottle may need to go on the, nope, there we go. Perfect. Okay, that works for the top section. It doesn't have to be like super packed or anything, just a couple things. And then obviously I will have to refill it as we go through diapers, wipes, and all that. But that's just gonna get us going for the first little bit. Moving on to the second bin, that's going to be for me. So I have some reusable breast pads. These are just like a cotton material that I can stick in case I am leaking, but hopefully I will get to use the next item to avoid any of that. And that is the Haka. So this is a silicone, has a lid, silicone breast pump that it's like a manual pump. If you haven't heard about it, I've heard amazing things about. But this can stick onto one boob while you are nursing and it'll catch the letdown. It still needs to be sanitized. That's why I'm fumbling with it and I don't care. But this will stay in here for while I am nursing, and that will be great. I also have reusable silicone breast pump bags, like collector bags from Haka, but those don't need to be in here because I'll have to keep it in the fridge, because once I get this let down, then if whatever I collect, I'll dump it into the bag in the fridge and then get it and freeze it and all that jazz. So that'll be there. In this pack is also from Haka. This is the colostrum collector. So they are tiny little, and these are sterile, so I will not mess with it too much. But these are tiny little collectors. These will be great starting out before I have the baby. I can start collecting a little bit of colostrum because it's liquid gold. And so there are 6 of those in there. Lotion is going to be very important for my skin. So I got this natural lotion from a friend of mine for my baby shower. She got it. It's a local company that makes it. It is natural and fragrance free. She said that will be great to have on hand. And then I also have the Nose Frida. So this is by Frida Baby. It is a snot sucker. You basically put it in the baby's nose if they're congested, and then there's a tube and you like suck on the other end. There's a filter. It's not gross, I promise. But this is gonna stay in the box because there's little spots for it. Put the wipes in there because that fits better. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then the last thing going on this shelf is going to be my breast pump. I am very, very excited about this. You probably didn't even see that. I will show you this one. This is the Elvie. It is a wireless breast pump. I will do a whole review on this once I have the baby, but I already went ahead and charged this one, so I need to grab the bag for it. Well, I do need to sanitize it, so actually I still have to do that, but it comes with a bag. I got the double pump, so there are 2. The other one is charging still, but this is going to be great for pumping, especially on the go and not having to be stuck to a wall outlet. So in an ideal world, this will be great for pumping, but I will let you guys know. I'll keep you updated on it. That'll stay in there as well. And then there's like all the parts and accessories that will just stay in the closet. But I was qualified through insurance to get a huge discount. It is not one of their free breast pumps. So if you're looking for a free breast pump, this is not it. But I was able to get it for like $100 and it's normally $500. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see. One of them is going to stay in there while the other one charges, and then they'll both stay in there, obviously. Okay, in the bottom section, I am going to have some swaddles. So I have these 2 swaddles. I don't remember the brand. I'll have to look it up. I will leave everything linked down below for you guys. But these are just muslin swaddles that I got from Ariana and her mom at our shower. And then this other blanket that has little lambs on it. It's cute. So I will put those down in there. Some more clothes. So we have some onesies that are like short sleeve, no legs, and then a few little sleepers. That way we have some outfits ready and easily accessible in here. And then obviously all of her other clothes are in her nursery drawer, but it'll be good to have these on hand for quick changes when we need. So all these will go in there. I have some caps, headbands, and leggings that will go in here, but they are part of my like her first pictures. So they're in her nursery laying out on the dresser. But once I take those pictures when she's born, then obviously rewashed or whatever, they will go in here as well. I also have my boppy. I got this from Victoria. And this is going to just hang out next to it. I may even put like a hook on here so that it can like hang. But this will be great for easy access for breastfeeding when I'm in the room. All right, guys, one final bump shot for the day. Little girl is doing great. That is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what it's like for me to prep our space for this home birth. If you haven't seen any of my other Home Birth Chronicles series videos, I will leave them up in the cards below and down in the description box, as well as my whole baby playlist. That way you guys can watch all of those. And thank you again for making it this far. I am excited to continue on with this home birth journey and getting to share the process and hopefully the results with you guys. So thank you so much. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. I post videos every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and my goal, in theory, is to have some videos pre-planned. That way, once baby comes, I can just focus on her and our family and still have regular content for you guys. But make sure you hop on over to Instagram at This Faithful Home and follow me over there, because I will update you guys more like real time for when she comes. It won't be like the day of, I don't know, we'll see. But I will update you guys first over there. So make sure you're following along, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week for another video. Bye guys.